Hi everyone. I just wanted to present my new SaaS product called as API GraphQL. What exactly is this API GraphQL? The API GraphQL can run as a pure GraphQL gateway over your existing REST APIs or as a federated graph with subgraph. So it does support Apollo Federation as well. And then we have authentication right over here, authentication baked in, and then we accept anything from your IDP. So we support the SAML and OIDC options. And if the access token does not give me the user and roles, then what we can do is to resolve that. We can get that information via the skim sync. We could do a flat file load, or we could even call back a different API to get that APIs. And the reason why we want that information is because at runtime, every query actually passes a policy enforcement point, and then that would actually consult a PDP, which is right over here. It's called as policy detection point. This we use it basically to say what exactly is it? I mean, what is the denied, what is denied, what is accessed, and also if you have any PII masking for that specific user, then what it is. So we want that information to enforce, the policies runtime. This is also AI aware. So when I meant AI aware, I'll show you this in a demo real quick. But this one, getting the suggest joins and then building smart schema is actually AI. So let's say you have your own model, then we can integrate with your own fine-tuned model as well. So the net result is bring your own IDP, bring your own policies, bring your own models, and then we will enforce them in the graph at runtime, or we'll also help you build this whole thing. So I just want to quickly cover the architecture. So under the hood, it has like 4 containers, which is the control plane, data plane, Jagger, and then Postgres, the database. And then we can run fully on SaaS in a hybrid model with your data plane in VPC, or self-manage everything actually. So with this, let's go through the demo real quick. So this is where you create the tenant ID and then workspace ID. And then for this demo, I'll be showing just the RESTful APS. So we don't need access to your endpoints. We don't need access to your backends. All we need is the YAML files. That's all we need. And then so you have to select click and parse. So what and over here, if you see that these are the two YAML files that I selected. So what this does is actually it will pull out all the methods in that specific API and also attributes in each method. So for this demo, for simplicity, I just used get methods in price and then in order API. So and these are all the attributes that are configured for these two attributes. So it's pulling these attributes neatly, so you can literally select what attributes you want in that GraphQL response. So you can select all or few. Now, I was talking to you earlier about the AI piece of it. So, you can request AI to suggest you, some intelligent joins. So this is what it's saying, and then you can also ask for smart schema for the AI. So it is giving you this smart schema, and then it gives you a nice JSON format of this. So and this is what the AI is suggesting. So now you can say apply joins, and then you have the option of selecting. Okay, once you apply the joins, you see the attributes that the joins suggested are already checked. So over here you have the option of like selecting additional attributes over here, or you can say generate with just these joins. So for now we'll do a generate with these joins. So if you see this, Let's go back, and then this is the GraphQL response. And then if you see the logs over here, um, so you see the joins are applied, and then this is how it's done. So now let's do the other use case of actually selecting additional attributes. So let's say I'm selecting item, currency, region, and over here I'm selecting user ID, department created at, and then risk score. So these are the additional attributes that I'm selecting. So let's do generate from selection. Now let's see the GraphQL response. So you see, it's giving you all the attributes that you wanted from prices, which is ID, currency, item, order, ID, and region. So it is actually selecting all the attributes plus the AI attributes over here, and then giving you a GraphQL response. And the other AI feature you have over here is to actually, ask in plain English. So sending a prompt to the AI model. So let me pull out a prompt real quick. Um, it's right over here. So let me do this. I'll select this whole thing, and then I'll go ahead and then paste it over here. So the validation failed. So if you give any attributes that that were not selected in this um, GraphQL response, then it won't be able to do that. So what I'll do is I can say show uh, all orders. So I can do that prompt, and then you get all the orders. So this generate this Ask AI actually is smart enough to say that, hey, you know what, you didn't select some attributes, and then you're asking for those attributes in the Ask AI. So it errors out, it gives you a message exactly what the problem is, and then if everything is valid, then it would give you in a nice tabular form, or you have a couple of options to look at this data. So this is what exactly is the AI. So for the AI, you have like two AIs. One is sending out the prompts, and then one is actually getting the suggestions and then schemas at runtime. Now let's go down to the PDP that we spoke about. So like I said, this data is actually pulled out from your IDP, and then along with that, you can quickly run any test like how I'm doing. So I'll pull out a rule for something to be blocked. So analysts can read the order but only see ID and department. User ID is hidden and AI is off. So AI is hidden over here. So let me quickly copy this. So this is your actually subject. So everything has to be JSON in this. So and then let's select Control V, and then let's select the last one. And then I think we had it as a read. This is also it. Okay, so now you decide. So now it's saying allow fields are the ID and department, and mask user ID and total. Feature AI is false. Um, over here, reason and this is masked for graph. So this is what exactly is configured in your IDP, and then we get this information from your IDP. So now if I run a query, I should not be seeing these two attributes, right? So let's do it. So if you see, AI is actually disabled for analyst because if you see my role is actually an analyst. And then let me run that query again. So, so the new query would be all the way at the bottom. Sorry. If you see in the in the prices, it's showing everything because there's no restriction over here. But in the user, it's just giving ID and department because those are the only two attributes that were allowed over here. And then this was also denied. Um, the AI feature was false, so you cannot run this over here. And then the other thing for the PDP is like the email is actually is masked actually. So this is what exactly an analyst would see. Now let's run another test for an admin, so you can see everything. So okay, so let's do this. And then so let's decide. So if you see, everything is allowed over here. So no restrictions. And then if you see earlier, you had that that AI was not available for here, but it's gone because I'm an admin. And then I'll generate from selection. And then if you see, it should give me everything, and it is giving me everything. If you see here. So this is this, and then you can toggle like because I'm an admin, so this is allowed, and then the admin gets to see the entire email. So and then he'll be able to delete this specific thing, and then the DSAR as well. The admin can create a DSAR export and then list it. He can also download this, and then let's make it analyst, analyst, analyst. And now if you see, oh, I think let's go back here. It has to be exactly the same thing. Let's get back to this guy over here, and then so run this thing is disabled, and then create is also not there. So this is how the thing is working. So this is what exactly I wanted to present, and then real quickly I can show you how to the containers actually. So I can bring up all the containers over here. So if you see, I removed the data plane, control plane, and all the four containers, and then it's building the containers right now. Real quick, I just wanted to show you this one as well. I mean, for now, I'm actually running on my local machine, so that's why you see the local host and everything. But I'll be putting it in the cloud as well, pretty soon for anyone who actually wants to test drive it with your own, YAML files. So I'll be giving the access to it, and then I'll be sharing the website as well, so you can go through the documentation and request for a demo. Oh, actually, I forgot to talk to you about this observability. Uh, all for data planes, you have different options that you can select, and then for control plane, these are all the options that you can select. So let's do a data plane. Last 5 minutes, find traces, uh, and then see if you see these are all the different traces that you actually get, and then you can go into individual of them, and then see the get and post operations actually. So this is what exactly I wanted to show you. Thanks for watching.